You've had less luck finding dates on any dating apps than I have friends. Most of the time you get ghosted though. Yeah, it's not personal, but I guess it depends because I'm all obviously like I'm just one kind of person or whatever. But like almost nobody has any chance with me on a dating app, and it's not personal. It's just that like my guard is so high that like I think I've went on Tinder in the last 2 years. I think I went on 1, 2, 3, 4 dates in like the last 2 years from Tinder. 4 dates. Not like, yeah, just 4 times I went on 4 dates or whatever. In the last like 2 years. Going dating feels miserable to you because you're repulsive, you thrive indoors? My problems with dating, generally speaking, I'm just so hot for us pheasants. I was gonna flex. Can I flex a little bit about me and dating apps? So like pre-transition, I don't leave my home, okay? Like I don't go outside. Pre-transition, I use dating apps and I was like, I had figured out dating apps, okay? You know? Like I understood how they worked, even pre-transition, right? And I went on a lot of dates pre-transition, a lot, okay? I fucked, exactly. Pre-trans, I was very successful on dating apps. The problem that I have nowadays when I use dating apps is that like my body and my like my comfortability, my self-confidence, my knowledge about myself, my understanding of my own sexuality in my body have like my skill has almost been reset, right? It's like I was you know, it's like I was really, really good at, what is it? I don't know. It's like I was really, really, really good at playing League of Legends. And now I'm trying to play fucking Valorant. And I don't know how to play FPSs. I don't even know how to play, and I get a lot of things, like I understand the team play type thing. There's a lot of like analogies I could use, but I'm also kind of hopeless in a lot of ways. So the problem that I always have when I use dating apps, I feel like, is that, so this is what happened the last time I went on a date with, the last date I went on was with a woman, okay? And the time before that was with a guy, so we can go through both instances, I guess. But the problem with the date with like when I went on the date with the girl, at least, the issue was that like once I kind of just got comfortable, I was like, this happened twice because I went on 2 dates with 2 girls. I could just tell that the girls were like very, very, very into me, and I was still like feeling things out, and I wasn't sure how I felt yet. And they were like 4 or 5 steps ahead of me in like how much they, you know, especially the first girl I went on a date with was like the whole time we were out together, she like very clearly wanted me to make a move on her. Like the whole time she was given like constant signals, you know? But for me, in my brain, I'm sitting here like, I don't even know if I feel comfortable like in my own body enough to like have sex with another person. I don't even know if I feel comfortable. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take my clothes off and not freak out and have a dysphoric episode right then and there. I don't know if I even feel comfortable kissing another person right now, because I might unironically start getting in my own head about kissing. And this is where I'm at in my brain, and where the dating situation is at is like I'm rizzing her up like crazy, and she thinks I'm very attractive because I am very attractive. And she's also, of course, she's very pretty or whatever. But like, I'm raising her up. I seem very normal. I don't seem like I'm not a predator or anything. Like, I'm not a creep. I'm doing a good job. I'm good conversation. I'm good fun. And everything. I'm good fun. I'm good conversation. I look very pretty. I dressed very nicely for the day because I dressed to impress and everything, And in her mind, probably everything is screaming like, wow, this girl's hot. Like, I want to fuck this girl. She's really hot. And I'm thinking like, I don't even know if I'm comfortable, like, taking my clothes off. And it's like such a mismatch, It's the same with guys or whatever, right? Like, I look very pretty, I look gorgeous or whatever. I look very attractive and stuff. But then I'm like, I don't know if I feel comfortable. Someone stop him before he, thank God. I'm like, I thought he was gonna do. Sorry. I thought someone was gonna do. I thought Flax Squid was gonna do the full face. So he started yelling at chat to stop him. Before he could get the other part of the face. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, that happens a lot for me. In terms of like dating app stuff or whatever. The person like very clearly like wants to do stuff. But for me, I'm just like, you've unironically, Cisco has similar experience. You got body image issues, not gender-based, and it's been assault. Yeah, I know what you mean. Do you like being alone a lot? You enjoy being alone in my apartment for the most part, but I do like socializing time to time. No! Fuck! But owned. Wait, is that Joe? I thought that was Peter. Do I like being alone a lot? I think I have a predisposition to choosing to be alone, but I don't necessarily know if I like being alone. I feel like when I'm alone, I feel like the thing is, when I am alone, I'm just really, really sad. But I also have like a really big, like, spiritual, I don't know how to describe it. It's like I feel like I ought to just kind of exist in a sad state. And I'm comfortable, I guess. I'm like comfortable being alone and sad. But generally speaking, I have more fun. I'm happier when I'm not alone. But for some reason, I don't want to be that way. It's really weird, I guess. Like, I can tell that people give me dopamine, but for some reason, I just don't want to. You know? I think Chloe said earlier, choose to be alone because you're scared of everyone leaving you. Yeah, I have kind of the opposite issue, that in the same way, or like, I have the same issue but different, where it's like trying to share without sharing too much interpersonal stuff. Trying to think. I just think that for me personally, I tend to close up when people get close to me. And then I feel guilty about keeping the friendship going in a suspended animation where I'm never really fully participating anymore. You know? It's like, I guess it's similar to my OF or whatever, right? Where, like, at a certain point, I'm, like, checked out, but I'm not, like, you know. Anyway. Yeah, but, like, Taylor Swift, is it over now? Is that what that one's about? Can I hug this plushie? Yeah, I should hug the plushie. That might make me feel better. Basically, but it's Taylor, so it's about a relationship. Yeah, I'm thinking about this in a relationship kind of way, because I remember the second person I ever dated was this girl who, like, I did like her, but then what happened was she, like, super liked me, and I, like, closed up, or what, I was closed up or whatever, and she, like, super duper liked me, but I never, like, liked her the same way back. I did like her, obviously, but, like, not like that much. And then that just made me feel like a really horrible person, because I felt like she, like, would have deserved more out of me, but because for me, like, when I'm at 100 with a person, it's the same, like, I think it's a big ADHD thing, right? When I'm at 100, like, my 100 is, like, wonderful. Like, I guess to be nice or whatever, I get why someone might fall in love with me, I guess, when I'm at 100. I get why someone would fall in love with me. But the problem is, I don't sustain 100. I get 100, but normally I'm at, like, 20. And me at 20 is, like, kind of obnoxious, to be honest. And not fun to be around. Because most of the time, it just always feels like I'm holding back. Which I am, you know? Because, like, I go 100, then I'm like, no. And I close up. Or whatever. And then it's like, now I'm just sitting at, now my walls are up and you can't get in. And it's not enjoyable. Like, it sucks ass for the other person. So generally speaking, at that point, that's when I say, like, okay, like, for both our sakes, like, we gotta stop being friends. Because I'm not, like, being a nice person to you, and that makes me feel guilty. And you're spending so much energy hoping that I'll be, like, hoping to, like, break down. You're spending so much energy on, like, trying to help me or something, or trying to get through to me, and it's not working. So it's like I'm just like a sponge of your energy, and all I'm doing is soaking up your time and your energy and your emotional energy, and it's not helping me, and it's not good for you either. So it's, like, bad, right? So I just want the other person to, like, just not put just stop spending energy on me. Just stop it. Just don't bother. It's not worth it. You broke up with the girl over this exact thing? Which person were you? The problem is, though, like, when I'm in this mood, you were the one putting energy in. Yeah, and it, like, sucks, obviously. Like, it's not, you know... It just kind of sucks, I guess. Because the problem, too, is that for me, like, when I'm sad and everything, I really appreciate the people who are still giving me energy, if that makes sense. Like, I actually really appreciate it. But yeah, you can ask me something for sure. Maybe that's something you should work on or see a therapist about? Yeah, probably, but the problem is I'm not on dating apps or anything, or I'm not looking to date because of those reasons. You know? Like, I'm also not looking to fix the issue, but I'm also just not looking to date someone.